Hello YouTube, this is Tri-State P71 again. I haven't made a video in a while, so I figured I'd make another one. If anyone follows me on my Instagram, you'll know that I've bought a 1959 SeaGrave fire engine. Give y'all a little walk around, ins and outs of it and whatnot. As I slowly do work on it, I'll be posting on my Instagram, making more videos of it on YouTube as well. So we'll start at the front. It's got a Federal Signal Q siren on the front. Up top it has a Federal Signal aerodynamic bar. That's about to come off. I have a Vector for it. I've got this Vector and it's in really good shape, so I'm having a cover made for the Vector, so when it's parked it can sit here and it won't have it won't get faded from the sun or nothing like that. It's got the dual spotlights on the top as well. It's also got the dual Grover horns on the top. Got to get me some axes to put back in here. It does have the axe holders. This was originally a Scottsboro, Alabama Fire Department truck. They then gave it to a small volunteer fire department, and that's where I got it from. So, and they had to get rid of it because it's got the open cab. Alabama doesn't let you run open cabs anymore. When I bought it, the battery boxes were rotted out, so I've had to go through and had to rebuild them. All that was just rotted out, so I had to put new ones in, so I've rebuilt those as well. I'll get up here and show you the engine compartment. This does have a Cummins Big Cam 400. Originally it come with a gas motor. Sometime down the road, Scottsboro Fire ended up putting a Cummins in it with an Allison transmission behind it, so it does have a Cummins. It does have a Allison automatic transmission behind it. It sat up for a year before I bought it. I got going down the road. It was like real slow, probably doing 5 miles an hour. Ended up having to put a new fuel filter on it, and this thing just runs excellent. It still has a hose reel up here on the top. It does have the hose deck and stuff. Eventually I'm going to get some hose for it, make it look good again as well. It's got 2 little compartments for your extra air bottles there. And on the back, just a big storage bin. Come around to the back side, you have another storage compartment. That right there is supposed to be for the hose cover, but I don't have a hose up there, so I took it off. It's pointless being up there. Come to the back, it still has the buzzers. That way if you were riding back here back in the day, you could reach up, hit the button, and tell the driver what to do. We got some little off-brand lights here on the back. I've got to get those replaced, especially that one. It's broke and they taped it, so I'm gonna fix that. It's got the dual spotlights back here on the back. This one here is in pretty bad shape. It shouldn't do that. That's not good. So I've got some LED ones I'm gonna put on there. It's not very period correct, but it'll serve its purpose for sure. Back here was the generator compartment. Eventually I'm gonna put a generator back in it. You got another storage bin above it here. Not very deep, but serves its purpose. And you got one that connects to it. And you got another compartment for, I believe, bottles. Yep, more air bottle holders. So like I said, this is a 59 model truck. Back in 82, I believe. Yep, right here, 9 of 82. This was sent back to Pierce. Had a new pump, new bed put on it. So it was all updated in 82. All the pumps, the tanks and everything on it is all in good shape. Everything works. It's got a 500-gallon water tank. We got another storage compartment here for air bottles. So, I got this old fire extinguisher I found at a junkyard, so I thought, hey, I'll stick that on there. Why not? Got another battery box here. Give you another view of the other side of the engine compartment. There's another engine shot there. Pump apparatus is back there. It's a little dark. Like I said, I'll be making more videos of it as I go, for sure. Got me some magnets made up. That way, you know, if someone wants to say something, there is those kind of people still in the world. So then we'll come inside. Just got a bucket and a bench over there. Nothing special, nothing fancy. You know, you got your gauges here. You got your lighting and siren control. Your Q siren control is right there. And something neat, come over here and get in the glove box that they did give me, is the original parts manual from SeaGrave. Just to give y'all an idea of how old this is. Instructions for ordering parts by telegraph. So when this was out, you were ordering parts by telegraph. Just to give you a perspective on how old it is. But I mean, it's still neat to go with it, you know. It's got all, you know, breakdown of every part on this truck. It's got a breakdown, the pump pieces, the hose pieces. See here, you can tell it was a gas, because this is giving you parts for spark plugs. Obviously, the Cummins engine is not going to have spark plugs. So, you got all that stuff here. Shift controls. Once again, like I said, they had it converted from a, I want to say it was a 12-cylinder gas. Moved it over to the Cummins 400. It did have a manual transmission in it. They took it out and put in a automatic transmission. Got this neat little emergency hazard guide. I thought that was neat. So I'll crank it up and turn the lights on and y'all look at it. Really don't like that buzzer. It'll get on your nerves after a while. Got the factory air conditioner there. Gotta have that. It's a little cold where I'm at right now, so she ain't been cranked up in a few days, but other than that, it cranks great. Usually it'll 2 turns and it's on. So go ahead and get some lights turned on, let y'all see the lights. It's got the standard headlights, got the front red wigwags, aerodynamic going at the top. Like I said, that hopefully within the next week or 2, that will be off. There will be a vector on it. I'm just not crazy about those, so I'm gonna take it off, put a vector, and that one will go home and hang up with the rest of the bars in my collection. We'll come to the back. See if I can get those work lights on. I've never really tried them. Oh, yeah, it does work. It's outstanding. Now that one don't work. But all around, it's a great truck. I paid $1,500 for it, so I thought, hey, $1,500, it'll be a great toy to play with. Do some work along the way. Gotta get some tires for it. Some slicker and goose shit. Don't drive it in the rain at all. And get a little Q siren in with that. Everybody likes Q siren. Oh! Siren brake don't work for some reason. I'll figure that out. Still got the Grover horn. Had to replace the air fitting for that because it broke. They didn't fix it. I've also got a Touchmaster Delta here. I'm gonna mount this in it as well, but it's gonna be hidden in probably in that glove box, so that way it stays period correct with the look anyways. And I'll end up mounting the siren speaker probably up under the bumper there where you can't see it. But y'all just watch out on my Instagram, my YouTube and whatnot, and watch some more videos and updates. Thanks for watching. Need my Instagram name. Follow me on Instagram.